Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the game where you are always striving to find the lowest score. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Uzi, and this is my sister Zuchi. We're from Nigeria and living in Birmingham.
Couple number two.
Hello, I'm Chris. This is my brother Matt. I'm from Essex and he's from Kent.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Bill. I'm from Brighton, and this is my mum Catherine from Barnet.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Henry. This is my mate Theo, and we're both from London.
And these are today's contestants. There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Very warm welcome to Pointless. Great to have you with us. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. Last week, he accidentally called me Mum, like a confused child might do their teacher at primary school. It's my Pointless friend. It's Richard.
Hiya. Hey, everybody. Afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My mum was a teacher at primary school, so that's even weirder.
I know.
Because I was allowed to call her mum, even though she's a teacher.
She was never your teacher, was she? Or was
No, she's never my teacher.
No.
Oh, can you imagine?
No.
No, she was too wise for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, steered well clear of me. Now, what a fun show last time. We were playing for £6,000, two returning pairs. Uzi and Zuchi, they joined the 200 Club. Listen, we know they're bright from what they do, but we gave them a real hospital pass of a question last time, so I apologise for that. Fingers crossed this time you have a bit more luck. Theo and Henry, welcome back as well. Got through to round two. Two new pairs as well. You can tell Bill is from Brighton just from the shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, if you looked at that shirt and said, "Where is Bill from?" you would either say St Kitts and Nevis, or you would say Brighton.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Reg and Eddie got through to the final last time and won that jackpot. So today's jackpot starts off back at £1,000. There it is. Let's build it up throughout the show. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Just remember, it will always be the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated. Best of luck to all four pairs. Our first category this afternoon is words. It's one of those words rounds. Can you all decide in your pairs who wants to go first, who wants to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many words ending UAL as they could. UAL, Richard.
We're looking for any word which has its own entry in the UK English section of Premium Oxford Dictionaries, please, that ends UAL. As always, no proper nouns, no hyphenated words. So any word in the English language ending UAL. Last time with this, I got your word.
You did.
This is a harder one. I can't think of one for you.
It is?
I've got one, but I don't think you'll say it.
OK, thank you very much indeed, Richard. Uzi, welcome back to Point. I'm just going to give you a little bit of time to think of, well, to give myself time to think of a word. Nah. Discarding one. I held it up to the light, didn't think much of it.
Yeah.
Thrown it away. Uzi, remind us all about yourself.
So I'm a PhD student in economics at Aston University. Just finished my first year, so I'm about 3 months into my second year.
And loving it?
Yeah, it's been great so
And
far.
Aston's fun?
Aston is great.
Good people there. What sort of things do you get up to when you're not working?
When I'm not doing my PhD, I play in an online Scrabble league. So I've been doing that for about 6-7 years now. So I help organise the tournament and I play in the league as well.
So kind of words ending UAL is just a walk in the park for you. Uzi, what from the bottom of the Scrabble bag can you pull out?
I think I'll go with menstrual.
Menstrual?
Yeah.
OK, let's see how many of our 100 people said menstrual. It's right. And it goes down to 3. Very well done indeed, Uzi.
Very well played, Uzi. That's better than last time, isn't it? Nicely done.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Matt, welcome to Point. It's good to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Matt.
So I'm currently a member of the sales team for Secunda and Sexy, the watch brand.
And for fun, what do you get up to?
On Sundays, I play American football. I'm part of an American football team here.
Very good.
So,
Very good indeed. OK. Matt, what are you going to go for?
Sensual.
Sensual, says Matt. How many of our 100 people said sensual? Is right. 15 for sensual.
Yeah, involving gratification of the senses. It's nice.
Wow. That is nice.
Nice to have your senses gratified,
Isn't it?
Every now and
Very
again.
gratifying. Thank
Yeah.
you. Now, Bill,
Yes.
you are most welcome. I haven't
Thank
noticed
you.
your shoes before. Look at that.
They're a crowd pleaser.
Those.
Wow.
They are
Yeah.
a crowd pleaser. Look at those. They're amazing.
Sure.
Bill, what do you do?
I'm an artist and student at the University of Brighton.
That's lovely. How long have you been doing that?
I'm in first year, so I've just been there for about 4 weeks now.
This is exciting. Your
Roundabout.
foundation course.
I have done a foundation.
You've done your foundation?
I did foundation last year at the University of Arts London.
Brilliant.
Now moved on down south.
Bill, we're looking for any word that ends UAL.
Funnily enough, some came to me instantly. But I'm going to go for bilingual.
Bilingual, says Bill. Let's see how many of our 100 people said bilingual. Down he goes to 7. Not bad.
Well played, Bill. I'm halfway to being bilingual, to be fair. I speak one language fluently.
That's true. Exactly halfway to it.
It's not bad, is it?
Thank you very much, Richard. Now then, Henry.
Hello.
Welcome back to Pointless.
Hello.
Remind us all about yourself, Henry.
So I'm currently a maths tutor hoping to start a PhD next year.
Very good indeed. How many different pupils have you got?
So we've got a big exam coming up at the end of the month, so at the moment, about 10 or 15.
Oh, I see. That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
And what, do you see them roughly about an hour a week kind of thing? Or do you...
Some 2, some 1, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Henry, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to say contextual.
Oh, this is good. Let's see how many of our 100 people said contextual. Contextual is right. 15 is our high score, 3 is our low. Down it goes to Pointless. Very well done indeed. A Pointless answer, adding £250 to today's jackpot, taking the total up to £1,250. Scoring you nothing and earning you a hug with Theo. There you are. Good.
This is all good. Great scores all round there. When 15 is your top score, you know you've had a good round. It's interesting, isn't it? Because when it first comes up, UAL, there's a couple of obvious ones, and then suddenly you think, oh, hold on, there are quite a few.
Yeah.
I've written one down for you.
Yes. I haven't really had, yeah. OK, good. Right. Well, what about this? Nothing. Fantastic. Henry and Theo looking pretty strong over there. 15, Matt and Chris, the high scorers there. So good luck, Chris. Let's come back down the line. Will the second players please step up to the podium? There we are. Theo, welcome back. Remind us all about yourself.
So I'm a freelance personal trainer, living in London at the moment.
See, that's fun. That's already fun. And you go around and visit people in their own houses, which is great, and sort of improvise. So I guess stairs are quite useful.
Yeah, stairs are useful, sofas, you know, anything can be something.
Anything.
So-
See, everybody kind of has the excuse. Everyone always says, well, do you know, I would do it if I had a gym at home.
Yeah.
I would. And actually, it turns out maybe they have, if they just had
Exactly.
the eyes to see it. Right, now, Theo, follow that. Henry scored nothing.
That is a good score.
Pretty
And
amazing.
Bill stole my first words. I'm going to go for unusual.
OK, unusual, says Theo. Here is your red line. Can you get below that with unusual? Let's find out. $45 for unusual. Takes your total up to 45.
Yes, as in an unusually high score in this round.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So, Catherine,
Hi.
welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm currently not working, but I've been busy doing this thing called eco-bricking, where I've been cutting up loads of plastic. It's like all that plastic that you can't recycle, you know, so like the film off strawberry pots and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And if you wash it, cut it up really small, and then stuff it into a plastic bottle, like really compacted, they can use them as building materials.
See, that's clever. It's a really good idea. I was reading that they use it, things like old nappies. They turn into roof tiles now.
Yeah, I think so. I have heard that. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in old nappies, though.
I don't think so. I mean, if you don't have to,
No,
why
I don't-
would you?
I don't have to
Why
anymore, so-
would you?
Exactly.
But anyway, very good. Eco-bricking. Now, 7 is your total at the moment. So
Yeah.
37 or less.
This is quite tough for me because I
Yes.
can't spell. I'm going to go for ritual.
Ritual, says Catherine. Let's see how many of our 100 people said ritual. There's your red line, Catherine. Down to 10, very well done indeed. Taking a total up to 17. Fantastic. Now, Chris.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to Pointless. Tell us all about yourself, Chris.
Well, I'm a corporal in the armed forces, and I'm married and I have a son.
Well, that's fantastic. What are your interests outside work?
Outside work, similar to my brother. I play for an American football team as well from
The
Essex.
same one?
No, different team, same league.
OK.
He seems like a corporal, Chris, doesn't he?
He's a corporal.
Yeah.
Oh, he won't be a corporal for long, though.
Oh, for sure. He's going to get
No,
demoted
no.
anytime soon.
All right, yeah.
As soon as we hear this next answer.
Yeah.
You're quite right.
Chris, now, you're on 15. If you can score 29 or less, you are through to the next round.
I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest with you. I use words, obviously, but the spelling, not that great. So I'm going to hit you with the tribunal.
You think he is going to hit us with a tribunal?
We buy a lot of people off before
do.
it comes to
Oh,
tribunal.
don't we just? Out on the steps of the court.
Yeah.
OK, now, tribunal, says Chris. There is your red line. Let's see what happens when we say tribunal. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm afraid that scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 115.
Yeah, sorry, Chris, ends NAL. But listen, you have access to tanks and so on, so I'd say that's a great answer.
Thanks very much indeed. Now, Zucchi,
Yeah. Hi.
welcome back.
Thank you.
Remind us all about yourself, Zucchi.
All right, so I just finished my master's at Aston University, and I'm starting a PhD at University of Salford
And what's the PhD going to be in?
in drug delivery.
That's right, in drug delivery, which isn't what it's... Or maybe it is, I don't know.
Probably transporting drugs across the Mexican border.
OK.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Nah, just
No.
kidding.
No, but it could be in a legitimate way.
It's just about improving drugs to the in transport to the biological system. Like
Oh, I see,
anti-cancer
literally
aid.
delivery
Yeah.
within the system. All right, OK. Zucchi, good news for you. You are through to the next round.
All right.
Doesn't matter what you score.
Yeah.
So it's words ending UAL. What are you going to go for?
I'd go for residual.
Residual.
Yeah.
Residual, says Zucchi. You're through, so there's no red line. How many people said residual? Down it goes to 16. That takes your total up to 19.
Yeah, the part of something that remains, or people in the music business get residuals, which is money they get for something they did 15 years ago or something.
I once played a very small part in Sharp, and I still get a cheque every so often for about £1.17.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
being
quite
in
nice.
Sharp. Yeah, nice.
On an actual cheque as well.
Well, it comes via my agent. If quite often I get
They're taking 15% off that.
Yeah. By the time it gets to me, it's literally worth less than the cost of the postage.
Wow.
But yeah, just something to inform me. Remittance advice.
Now, do you have an answer?
Yes, I do. Oh,
you're
I bet
happy?
this is the one. Yeah, I am actually. And if this isn't good, I've got I could put a little prefix
Okay.
on it as well. Victual, as in victual,
Oh, really?
because
Oh, because you wouldn't think that it ends UAL.
yeah,
1 point.
or revittle to top up your
Oh,
victuals.
come on. Pointless answer.
Yes, there we are.
Well done. I honestly thought you were going the one I've written down is metrosexual.
Oh, see, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it?
That's me.
And that would have scored 1 as well, metrosexual. There's loads of all these answers pretty much are ones that we know. Let's take a look at them, shall we? Accrual, to accrue something. Affectual, there's contextual, which we've already had. Lumbersexual, that's a sort of a metrosexual, but in a more hipster way. You know, that's sort of Boston
I get
type of
long
way, essentially.
beard.
Yeah, that sort of lumberjack
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
There's lots of words with sexual on there. There's like psychosexual, there's sapiosexual, which is being attracted to intelligence. There's all sorts of things. Misconstrual, objectual, pansexual, postmenstrual, and preconceptual as well. There's loads and loads of pointless answers. Unusual was actually the second highest score of all, beaten by 1 point by usual, which would have scored 46.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, we are at the end of our first round, which alas means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. Chris and Matt, I'm afraid you are that pair with your high score. We'll see you next time, though. We won't have any words then, Chris. It'll be fine. There's always somebody who comes a cropper when it comes to words, and I'm sorry it was you this time. We'll see you, as I say, next time. Look forward to it. Chris and Matt. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Well done, everybody. Down to 3 pairs, but you all performed fantastically in that round. Catherine and Bill are low scorers there, but Henry, a notable performance from you there. Lovely pointless answer. OK, best of luck to all 3 pairs. Our category for round 2 this afternoon is theatre. Can you all decide in your pairs who wants to go first, who wants to go second, and whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns playwrights and their first names. Richard.
Yep, we can show you the surnames of 6 playwrights on each board. It'll also show you their dates and give you the initial of their first name. But what are those first names, please?
Thank you very much indeed. So we're just after the first names of these playwrights, and here they come. We have got Christie, 1890 to 1976. A. Brecht, 1898, 1956. B. Beckett, 1906 to 1989. S. Churchill, 1938 onwards. C. Williams, 1911 to 1983. T. And Johnson, 1572 to 1637. B. Let me read those again. Christie, A. Brecht, B. Beckett, S. Churchill, C. Williams, T. And Johnson, B. OK, there we are. Now, Uzi.
Yeah.
Uzi.
OK.
How is this for you?
Well, I mean, I think I know the most obvious one on the board.
OK.
So I'll go with the top one, Christie, and say Agatha.
Agatha Christie says Uzi. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Agatha. Agatha is absolutely right. Look at that, down against 39. That's a whole lot better than 100. Well done, Uzi.
Yeah, more famous as a novelist, of course, but plays the mousetrap witness for the prosecution, both Agatha Christie plays. An anagram of Dame Agatha Christie is a stage hit had a crime.
Wow, it was almost predestined.
I mean,
that she'd be ennobled and would write mysteries.
Exactly, it makes you think, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Catherine, can you give us the first names of these playwrights?
OK, so I know a couple, and I'm trying to figure out which is the lowest. I think I'm going to go for the second one, Bertolt Brecht.
Bertolt Brecht, says Catherine. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Bertolt Brecht. Bertolt Brecht is right. Well, it was 39 for Agatha Christie, and you passed that by a margin, down against the 14. Very well done indeed, Catherine.
Yeah, Bertolt Brecht, German, did all sorts of things. Mac the Knife was in the Three Opera, wasn't it? It's a good song.
It's a great song.
Got to hand it to Brecht.
Got to hand it.
Or whoever actually wrote the song.
Hand it. Well, yeah. Without Brecht, there probably wouldn't have been a Mac the Knife. Thank you very much indeed. OK. So, Theo, we come to you. Do you feel like filling this board in?
I can fill in a couple. I'm pretty sure the top one is going to be Samuel Beckett. Churchill and Johnson, I'm not sure of. I'm going to go with Williams and say Tennessee.
Tennessee Williams, says Theo. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Tennessee Williams. It's right. 39 still the high score, and you pass it down against 21. Well done, Theo. Not bad at all.
Yeah, born Thomas Williams, and he was given the nickname Tennessee Williams at university, even though he wasn't from Tennessee. Because of his southern accent, they called him Tennessee.
I did not know that. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
Excellent. Say they call me Buckinghamshire Armstrong. not actually from Buckinghamshire.
I think you may be mishearing.
Oh, right.
Now, Sam Beckett, you're absolutely right. He would have scored you 30. Johnson down the bottom. Ben. 9 points to that. And Churchill, best answer on the board. Carol Churchill, yeah. She would have scored you 1 point.
Wow. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's commend Catherine and Bill on their low score of 14. 39's the high score, Uzi and Zucchi, but Zucchi, you can put that all right in the next pass, so good luck with that. We'll come back down the line. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 6 more playwrights up on the board, and here they come. We are looking for the first names of these people. Chekhov, 1860 to 1904. A. Pinter, 1930 to 2008. H. Soyinka, 1934 onwards. W. Miller, 1915 to 2005. A. O'Neill, 1888 to 1953. E. And Ibsen, 1828 to 1906. H. And here they are one more time. Chekhov, A. Pinter, H. Soyinka, W. Miller, A. O'Neill, E. And Ibsen, H. Henry.
Hello.
There you are on 21. 17 or less at this early stage would secure you a place in the head-to-head.
Yeah, got a couple in mind. And I'm going to say Chekhov, Anton.
Anton. OK, let's see. How many of our 100 people said Anton Chekhov? There's your red line. Anton is right for Chekhov. And it gets you through. Look at that, 16. Very well done indeed. Takes your total up to 37. You're in the head-to-head.
Yeah, amongst many other things, he articulated the principle of Chekhov's gun. It says if something is mentioned at any point in a film or play and you don't know why, in the final act you will discover why.
Yeah.
Very rarely something is just mentioned for no reason.
For no reason.
So he says if there's a gun on the wall in Act 1,
Yeah.
that gun will be fired in Act 3.
It's like early on in an episode of Casualty where the camera lingers a little bit too long on the gas knob as it's turned around. And you think, why is the camera... Because the hand's gone away from the gas knob. Why are we looking at the gas knob for so long?
Exactly that. Wow, you said gas knob more often there than you ever have done before in this show.
Come now. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Bill,
Yes.
14 is your score at the moment. 24 or less gets you into the next
Okay.
round.
I'm happy. My favourite playwright's on the board.
But this is good.
So I'm going to go for O'Neill, Eugene.
Eugene O'Neill, says Bill. Here is your red line. Let's see you get below that red line with Eugene. Very well done indeed. Down to go to 13, seeing you into the head-to-head with a total of 27.
He was Charlie Chaplin's father-in-law. Eugene
Isn't
O'Neill.
that funny?
Yeah.
One doesn't think of that.
Charlie Chaplin married Una O'Neill, his daughter.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Zucchi, I have sad news, I'm afraid. You're the high scorers, even before you've given your answer. But here is your board. Do you want to see if you can fill in some of those blanks for us?
Okay, I'm just going to go for the one that I know.
OK.
That's Wole Soyinka.
Wole Soyinka. Wole. Let's see if that is right for Soyinka. How many of our 100 people said Wole? Is right. No red line for you, I'm afraid, as you are the high scorers. But that goes down to 2. The best score of the whole round. Very well done indeed, Zucchi. Takes your total up to 41, but alas, it's not enough to keep you in.
Lovely way to finish your time with us, Zucchi. Yeah, Nigerian playwright. Won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1986. Now, let's fill the rest of these in. Pinter.
Harold.
Harold. Scored you 33. Miller.
Is Arthur.
Arthur. Scored you 28. And Ibsen.
Is Henrik.
Henrik. He would have scored 14, so Soyinka is the best answer on that board.
Thank you very much indeed. So at the end of our second round, we have to say goodbye to you, Zucchi and Uzi.
Yeah.
Not a bad score at all, and a fabulous low score that you gave us there, Zucchi, as I say, the best of the round. But it's been lovely having you with us. But this is where we say goodbye. Zucchi and Uzi, wonderful contestants. But for the remaining 2 pairs, it is now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Catherine and Bill, Theo and Henry. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £1,250. But before we play for that, shall we just see if we can't boost that jackpot a little bit? See if we can find a couple of pointless answers. Here's how it goes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Asterix characters as they could. Richard.
Yep, that's today's bonus round. We're going to show you the names of 6 Asterix characters up on the board. 2 of them, as always, are incorrect, but 2 of them are pointless answers, and if you get one of those, you're going to add £250 to the jackpot. See if you can get both of the pointless answers at home.
I should be able to get these. I should be.
Are you good?
Let's see.
Yeah. These are the English names they're given on the Asterix website.
OK, so 6 things on the board here, 2 of them incorrect. Cacophonix, value-added tax, Metabix, pick and mix, Bellatrix, fully automatics. There we are. 6 potential Asterix characters. Catherine and Bill, you get to go first.
I think we should. I think
Or do
Pick
you
and
want-
Mix is trying to catch us out.
Yeah, I don't think that's the real
Yeah,
one.
but maybe. I don't
I'm
know.
not sure Bellatrix is either, because that's Harry Potter. I don't know. Just pick one.
Metabix.
Metabix, say Catherine and Bill. Let's find out. Is it pointless? Ooh, I'm afraid Metabix is an incorrect answer. So it's over to you. Theo and Henry, let's see if you can truffle out one of those pointless answers. What are you thinking?
Well, we thought that fully automatics and value-added tax were surely the wrong ones, but
Yeah.
shall we
go for fully.
Let's go. We'll go fully automatics.
Fully automatics, OK. Well, let's see if that's pointless. Fully automatics is right, which is the first thing it has to be. Is it going to be pointless? No, no, it stops on 3. Oh, well, never mind. Nothing lost.
Yeah, unlucky. It means there's still 2 pointless answers up there if you've chosen 2 others at home. Metabix is the name of a dog food brand in Wallace and Gromit.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Goes to show, doesn't it? So 2 pointless answers up there. If you know your Asterix.
Yes, the 2 pointless answers, I reckon, will be pick and mix and value-added tax.
Correct. So you got both of them. Very well done. Very well done if you said those 2 at home as well. And of the other 2,
Cacophonics and fully automatics are people who live in the village.
Exactly
So,
right.
yeah,
And
Cacophonics
Bellatrix is a
bard.
character from Harry Potter.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Well, there we are. We didn't find any pointless answers, but we had a bit of fun. Best of luck to both pairs as we play the head-to-head. The first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. Your first question this afternoon is all about Olympic flag bearers, Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you 5 pictures now of athletes bearing their country's flag at an Olympic ceremony, but we've cropped the flag out of each of these pictures. So which country are these athletes representing, please?
Thank you very much indeed. Can you identify the countries these athletes are representing? We've got A, B, C, D, and E. There we are, 5 Olympic flag bearers. Now, Catherine and Bill, you're our golden couple. You get to go first.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I know C as well. Who do you think that is? I think it's Australia.
Yeah. I think we should.
Yeah?
Yeah.
OK. All right, we're going to go with C, which I think is Australia.
C, Australia, say Catherine and Bill. C, Australia. Now, Theo and Henry, that board is yours. Do you want to talk us through it?
So A is Michael Phelps, which would be America. B is Roger Federer, which is Switzerland. D, Caster Semenya from South Africa. And E, I'm not sure of the name, but we think it's China.
The basketball
I think
player.
we're
isn't
going to
he?
go for D.
Let's go D. Yeah.
We'll go for D and South Africa.
D, South Africa. So we have Australia and South Africa. Catherine and Bill said Australia. Let's see if that is right for C. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Australia. Australia is right.
I was worried.
Down it goes to 4. Very well done indeed. 4 for Australia. Theo and Henry, meanwhile, have gone for South Africa for D. Let's see how many of our 100 people said South Africa. South Africa is right. Oh, 27 South Africa. Which means, Catherine and Bill, after 1 question, you're up 1-0.
Ian Thorpe in Australia was the best answer on the board, and nothing you could have done against that. You were right about everything else. That is Michael Phelps, so that is the United States. And it would have scored you 18 points. It is Roger Federer, so that is Switzerland. 28. And you're right, it is China. It's Yao Ming, the basketball player, 7'6", and that would have scored you 30.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, now, here comes your second question. Theo and Henry, you have to win this one to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question today is all about Oscar-winning #1 songs. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you the titles now of 5 songs that won the best song at the Oscars. We'll also show you the year it won and the film it was from. But we've missed out one word from each title. Can you tell us what it is, please?
Thank you very much indeed. Supply the missing words to these Oscar-winning songs. Blank Yourself, 8 Mile, 2003. Blank, A Star Is Born, 2019. Blank Love, Calamity Jane, 1954. Writings on the Blank, Spectre, 2016. And Take My Blank Away, Top Gun, 1987. Let me read those again. Blank Yourself, 8 Mile. Blank, A Star Is Born. Blank Love, Calamity Jane. Writings on the Blank, Spectre. And Take My Blank Away, Top Gun. There we are. Theo and Henry, you will go first.
What do you think? So is it... So we don't know Calamity Jane?
Yeah, that's the only one we don't know.
Okay. Do you want to say it?
We're going to go with A Star Is Born and say Shallow.
Shallow, say Theo and Henry for A Star Is Born. OK, Catherine and Bill, over to you. Talk us through the board.
Okay. I think we know the rest, don't we?
Well, I don't know the top one. But
Top one's
do
Lose
you?
Yourself.
Okay. Secret Love, Calamity Jane.
Okay, Writings on the Wall.
And Take My Breath Away.
Yeah.
But which is
Do you think
gonna be-
Calamity Jane's going to be...
I mean, I didn't know the top one. Do you want to go for the top one?
Yeah, but that was a big hit.
Was it?
Yeah. Go for the Calamity Jane one. I
Okay,
think.
if you want.
OK, Secret Love.
Yeah.
Secret Love. So we have Shallow and we have Secret. Theo and Henry have gone for Shallow for A Star Is Born. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Shallow. Is right. That goes down to 7. Very well done indeed, Theo and Henry. Meanwhile, Catherine and Bill have gone for Secret Love from Calamity Jane. Let's see how many of our 100 said Secret. Secret Love is right. Oh, 15 for Secret Love. Well done, Theo and Henry. Just what we needed. You're back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
And those are the best 2 answers on the board, so it's been a very, very good head-to-head so far. Well played, everybody. Lose Yourself would have scored you 29, and then 2 very big scorers at the bottom. Writings on the Wall would have scored 87, and Take My Breath Away would have scored 85.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Ooh, this is exciting. It comes down to our decider. Whoever wins this 3rd question will be going through to the final and playing for that jackpot. Best of luck to both pairs. Our 3rd question today is all about nautical phrases. Richard.
5 definitions now of phrases which we think have nautical origins. We'll also show you the initials of those phrases as well. Whichever team gives us the lowest answer is going through to play for the jackpot.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 definitions, and here they come. Have experience of the appropriate procedures, KTR. The need for the immediate involvement of every member of a party, especially in an emergency, AHOD. A substantial, satisfying and balanced lunch or dinner, SM. A reserve of money used for illicit purposes, especially political bribery, SF. And in good order, neat and clean, SABF. I'll read those one last time. Have experience of the appropriate procedures, KTR. The need for the immediate involvement of every member of a party, especially in an emergency, AHOD. A substantial, satisfying and balanced lunch or dinner, SM. A reserve of money used for illicit purposes, especially political bribery, SF. And in good order, neat and clean, SABF. There we are. Catherine and Bill will go first. Feel free to confer.
All hands on deck.
Do you want to go that one, or do you want one?
It's your call. It's your call.
No, I'm going to go for a reserve of money.
Okay.
Okay, right. Oh, it's very tricky. I'm going to go for a reserve of money used for illicit purposes, especially political bribery, and say slush fund.
Slush fund, say Catherine and Bill. Now, Theo and Henry, do you want to talk us through the rest of that board?
So we think the first one is Know the Ropes. Second would be All Hands on Deck. Middle one, Square Meal, potentially. Yeah. And we're not sure about the last one. I think we're gonna... Let's go Square Meal. Let's go for Square Meal.
Square Meal. So we have Slush Fund and Square Meal. Now, Catherine and Bill have gone for Slush Fund. Let's see how many of our 100 people got that. For the one up from the bottom, how many people said Slush Fund? Slush Fund is right. That goes down to 38. Theo and Henry, meanwhile, have gone for square meal for a substantial, satisfying and well-balanced lunch or dinner. How many people said that? Square meal. Right. And it wins the point. Very well done. Oh, down it goes to 11. Very well done, Theo and Henry. After 3 questions, you are through to the final 2-1.
All 3 points won with the best answer on the board as well, so very well played, everybody. Let's fill in the scores there. Have experience of the appropriate procedures is know the ropes. That would have scored you 21. You'd have got 47 for all hands on deck. And the bottom one in good order.
Shipshape and Bristol fashion.
Correct. Would have scored 14 points.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. So, the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, Catherine and Bill, it's you, our golden couple this time. Who's to say you won't be our golden couple next time? Maybe take it one step further. But in the meantime, thank you very much for playing, Catherine and Bill. But for Theo and Henry, it is now time for our Pointless Final. Congratulations, Theo and Henry. You've seen off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our Pointless jackpot, which at the end of today's show is standing at £1,250. Well, I think it's only right that you're here playing for the jackpot. You've contributed to it. Lovely pointless answer from you, Henry. And also, Henry, I have to say, those are the best
thank you.
cuff fold-ups I've ever. I mean, those are. Talk about ship shape and Bristol fashion. I mean, fantastic.
It's good 2-3 goes on that, yeah.
Yeah, very well done indeed.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah, it's all set fair, to use another nautical expression there, for a win, surely. What would you like to see come up?
Something football-related?
Some football, yeah, that would be good.
Maybe something sciencey,
the right
something
kind
geography.
of films as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the right kind of music as well, but...
OK. Well, 4 things will appear on the board. We've just got to hope one of these appeals to you. Today's selection is 2019 Cricket World Cup, the League of Gentlemen and Friends, Motown Acts, the year 1958. What do you reckon?
I think
It's got to have to be
it's
the
going to
cricket.
have to be the Cricket World Cup,
Yeah.
I think.
OK, Cricket World Cup.
OK, very best of luck, gents. We're looking for any of the following, please. We're looking for any player who is listed as a wicket-keeper for any of the teams at the Cricket World Cup in 2019. We are looking for any batsman who scored a century in a match at the Cricket World Cup. Or we're looking for any bowler who took 4 or more wickets in a match at that World Cup, please. So the official wicket-keepers, batsmen with a century and bowlers with 4 wickets in a match, please.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. As always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of them to be pointless. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
OK,
OK, you shout stuff at me, not to if it's
wicket-keepers,
obscure.
we've got South African one's Quentin de Kock.
OK, it's a good
Pretty
shout.
random. Bowlers do 4 more wickets. I reckon Rashid Khan took more than 4 in a game.
I've heard of him, but yeah.
Just trying to think of some other random people.
Who's the Lions bloke? The guy who dropped it in the Australia
He
test.
doesn't play in the 50
Does he not?
team.
OK.
I'm trying to think to name some other countries that play cricket.
Bangladesh, Pakistan, India.
Could be Tamim.
What were some of the small countries, like the niche ones?
I'm not sure. Who's the New Zealand wicketkeeper?
I don't know any of this.
I'm not sure. Batsman Owen Morgan scored a century, but that's pretty obvious. Ross Taylor might have got a century.
OK, so it sounds like you've got
those 3.
a couple, yeah. It sounds like you've got 2 solid ones, and it sounds like you've got one that...
I'm trying to think of another bowler
of a
who might
risk.
have taken 4 wickets.
Archer?
Yeah, but again, I think it'd be a bit more.
10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Some other bowlers.
I think Khan could be a good shout.
Yeah, if he took 4, I think he would have taken 4.
OK, that's your time up. Let's have your 3 answers.
OK, so we're going to go for 1 wicketkeeper, which is going to be Quentin de Kock.
Quentin de Kock.
Bowler, we're going to go for Rashid Khan.
Rashid Khan.
And a batsman, we're going to try Ross Taylor.
Ross Taylor. Of those 3, which is your best shot at a pointless answer, do you think?
If it's right, then Rashid Khan.
Rashid Khan will put last.
And then Ross
Least
Taylor,
likely.
probably the least likely.
Ross Taylor, and then Quentin de Kock in the middle there. OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order then, and here they are. We've got Ross Taylor, Quentin de Kock, and Rashid Khan. Well, very, very best of luck. Any one of these could turn out to be pointless and win that jackpot for you, £1,250. What would you like to do with it, Theo, if you were to win?
Well, I'm in a band as well, and we've got a few upgrades that we do with things at the moment. New piece of equipment. The car's having a bit of trouble. Band mobile. So, yeah, bit of work on that maybe. Keep us ticking on, driving around the country. That would be nice.
Very good indeed. Henry, how about you?
So us and a couple others are going to the European Championships, and we're going to Romania. And I hear horses are a popular form of transport in Romania, so I'd like to give one a go while over there.
Very good indeed. OK, well, very best of luck. Let's see if one of these can win you that jackpot, £1,250. Your first answer was Ross Taylor. In this case, we were looking for any batsman who scored a century in a match in the '29 Cricket World Cup. If Ross Taylor's pointless, he will win you £1,250. I'm afraid an incorrect answer, but you know, it was a punt, that one. You weren't sure. Let's move swiftly on to Quinton de Kock. We're now looking for any wicket-keeper in any team during the World Cup. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Quinton de Kock for £1,250. Quinton de Kock is absolutely right. Ross Taylor, I'm afraid, was incorrect. Quinton de Kock now takes us down through the teens and into single figures, still going down with Quinton de Kock, still going... Oh, one! That's a great answer, though. OK, down to one. We're staking everything now on Rashid Khan. We're now looking for bowlers who took 4 or more wickets in a match during the World Cup. Rashid Khan could win you £1,250 if he's pointless. Is he? Oh, bad luck. Bad luck. This is going to be agony for you, because I'm sure you'll know quite a number of the right answers, and indeed the pointless ones. I'm afraid you didn't manage to find one in the 60 seconds, though, so I'm afraid you don't win today's jackpot, but don't forget, you've done incredibly well across the show, plenty to be proud of, and you each take home a pointless trophy, so very well done.
Yeah, 3 very good answers there. The wrong ones were good guesses. Ross Taylor, high score, 82 in the World Cup, and Rashid Khan, I would have thought he'd taken 4 wickets, but didn't take more than 2 in an innings in that World Cup. It's unlucky. You will recognise some names up here, maybe fewer on the wicket keepers than the others. Wicket keepers, you could have had Dinesh Karthik was a pointless answer. Kusal Mendis, the Sri Lankan. Shai Hope, the West Indian wicket keeper. Tom Latham as well. You could have had Pereira, Das, Nicholas Pooran from the West Indies. Tom Blundell as well from New Zealand. Now, these century scorers. Angelo Matthews of Sri Lanka, Faf du Plessis of South Africa was a pointless answer. KL Rahul of India, and there's Nicholas Pooran again, a pointless answer in 2 different categories. He scored a century for the West Indies. Also Fernando Imam ul Haq and Rahim, all of those are pointless answers. And the bowlers, some big names here as well. Carlos Brathwaite of the West Indies, Jason Behrendorff, the Australian, Mohammad Shami of India, and the Pakistani bowler Shaheen Afridi. Also Imran Tahir, Jimmy Neesham was a pointless answer, Lockie Ferguson was a pointless answer as well, Matt Henry, Nabi Pradeep, Thomas Al Hassan and Cottrell. All of those are pointless answers. Very well done if you said any of those. So familiar names, right? But that's 60 seconds. I mean, it's kind of a lottery.
Thank you very much indeed. And thank you once again, Theo and Henry. I'm afraid you didn't win our jackpot today. That'll therefore roll over onto the next show, when we will be playing for £2,250. Join us then, see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.